ready. Say we need some of these. It's about to be a long one. Oh, just let it soak. That's gross.
We're in Kentucky, and we're out here with the Cajun bow fishing crew, and we're getting ready to go shoot some carp. But we got 2 boats. The other one's up the ramp there ways. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And what time is it right now? 8:45? I just drank a whole coffee, so my eyeballs are probably like 8:45. We may be out here all night if we're ripping fish, so we're gonna get out on the water and give it a go. You guys got everything you need?
Yep.
What we're doing is we're gonna run the kicker motor, get up close to the bank and try to shoot jumping fish and anything that swims along. It's gonna be fun. And you're gonna have to watch out because fish are gonna be everywhere.
On this one you got going, you gotta cock it before you shoot it.
Okay.
So that's gonna be this button over here.
Okay.
Run that down and you'll hear it click.
Okay.
When you do that, your line's gonna come out free.
Okay.
But go ahead and reel it up real quick. So you wanna try to keep that line as tight as you can like this.
Okay.
Then you wanna click it, and now you're ready to shoot. You pull back and let it go, it goes.
Sweet.
So you're ready to go. Just make sure this is clicked down, point and shoot.
Okay.
And hit them all. We don't miss on this boat. Sling them, Dylan! Sling them! Oh!
Where it kind of takes off.
Oh, I just barely missed that one.
Jack, you are not safe right
No,
now.
I know I'm not. But
You're gonna get caught.
Oh!
Get it!
Oh! It's coming up again!
Hold on. Oh man, I mean shooting them flying like that. Oh, did you get him, Dylan? So you just loosen it a little, those will flip around and they'll come off. Then you turn back and tighten it again. Fish on!
I'm scared to lean my nose over the side to pick my arrow up. It's gonna get clobbered. We're having a hard time right away finding fish, but we came to the other side of the river and there's like a island and we just got her up around the cut and we were starting to get into them pretty good here.
Here, swimmer. Oh, got him! Stuck him.
All right, there's another fish. Shoot the
Right
silver.
here.
Shoot the silver.
Just terrible reflexes. Hundred. Oh, he's in the boat, boys! He's in the boat! I got that.
That's a hit.
You did get it? Yeah. They don't like my corner over here very much. I'm gonna have to move. As soon as I go over there, they're all gonna start jumping over here. God! They know where I'm at. Now they gone. I'm staying right here this time. I don't care what happens over there. Oh! Yes! Yes! You hit him? Yeah. You got it. Yeah, no. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, that's a getter. Oh, he's in the... Oh. Heads up now. Oh! Whoa! On deck! Oh, you're kidding me. Things are getting interesting. Oh, in the boat! In the boat! Oh! Oh, he's in the hole again! What do you want me to do, Dylan? I'm trying to survive out here. Oh, he's in the boat! Big one! Oh! Oh, dude! Oh! Dude, that was nuts. My arm's just all slime right now.
Oh boy, that was.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got him.
There's a big in there.
Dude, look at my reel.
You see that?
Y'all got 2 on?
You better turn that motor off.
Get a stick. Oh, what was that?
My arrow come out of that fish. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Ah, they're everywhere.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, you got one?
No, I don't.
I got fish. We're about to go into the bank.
Yeah, things got a little crazy there.
Look at that.
All right, Jack, what do we got here?
So we got a base sucker punch model with the Winch Pro on it, and this comes in a ready to fish package with an arrow as well. And this bow comes with 2 different mods, which basically allows you to do a constant draw or a let off. And it's just an overall great bow fishing bow for anybody who's getting into it, or even the guy who's hardcore out here fishing, you know, on a boat all night long or taking off on tournaments. But
What are you shooting?
So I got a sucker punch with a spin doctor, and then our fishing biscuit is pretty much the whole setup. This is a spinner reel. It works a whole lot like a fishing reel. You just got to cock the cock button, and then it's free to shoot. And then whenever you're ready to reel your fish in or reel your arrow in, you just reel it back in. You got to remember to hit that button whenever you're ready to shoot again.
like that
Little bitty fish. I got a light on here just for whenever we're trying to shoot quiet. It's on a push button the way I got it set up, but that's kind of to each his own. You can set it up however you want to. Kind of getting into the fish, so. But yeah, so then you just reel her back up, load your arrow, hit the button, you're ready to shoot again. So, but that's kind of my setup. I shoot the constant draw modules. They're a little harder to pull. They don't really fall into a valley, but they shoot a little harder, so that's kind of the way I like setting my stuff up.
All right, folks, we're out here on the Ohio River bow fishing with our friends from Bear Archery. We've got Ted, older Ted, who is the design engineer at Bear. We've got young Ted behind the camera, and then we've got pro staff from Cajun Bow Fishing, Lance. We're gonna see if we can shoot some fish tonight.
Always try to remember to hit your button. After you really get your arrow on, always hit your button, because if you don't,
hit it over and over and over again. If you don't, you're gonna lose the arrows.
You see that bubble there? That's what I'm shooting at.
Oh, that one there?
Yep. Or what the heck?
Did you cock it?
I don't know.
I don't think you did. All right, here.
Did he shoot one off?
Yeah, the arrow just went completely right off of there.
Grab me
Yeah,
another.
that's why I say always hit your button.
Hit that button.
So you hit the button before you shoot?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that button needs to be pushed. As soon as you click that arrow on, before you even shoot, make sure you always push
Grab
that
me
button.
another arrow down there, will you?
Where they at?
I'd set them right underneath the stairs.
What do you have to say about that?
That's my bad.
One of the ways we bow fish for the big heads is we'll watch in the moonlight for rings on top of the water. We'll go in completely silent. Everybody will come to full draw. As soon as we get in the middle of them, we'll hit our bow lights or the lights on the boat, and you got 3 or 4 seconds. Shoot and pick one out, shoot it, and get them in, and then we'll go for some more.
It's real tricky to get these shots on film because we're trying to sneak up on these things, and you can't have this camera light on, which he's got on now. You can see me real well. But we're basically filming in the pitch dark with just a bow light, and then obviously when you hit one, we turn this puppy on.
All right, might be a little high.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no. That might be a big head. I don't think so.
What do I do here? Should I just pull?
Yeah, just run him around the side. Give him a little line and run him around the side. Don't lose your bow. Give him a little line. I was kind of hoping that was good. Did you hear that?
My God.
Heck yeah. It is a big head.
Nice shot, my friend.
Nice.
Good job. That's what we're after. It's not a real big one, but it's good shooting size.
Dang.
I thought it was the way it ducked down. I was like, it's kind of like
See the size of the head on that thing?
I like the spin cast reels because I think they're faster, a little bit faster. I think they got a thinner line, so I think they shoot a little bit straighter, truer.
Make sure you hit this button if you're ever using one of these. You will lose your arrow. More than once.
Being. All right, I'm in my meeting. All right. Good one here, boys.
Yeah, boy.
All right, get a reel in. We're gonna need a backup shot.
Yeah. Shark week. There we go.
That's a good fish here.
We got a big head on.
That's alright if you
We've
like
been
them.
hunting one down all night.
If you like them
You
with
ready?
big
Back
heads.
up. Here he is. Good shot. That's a little bit better one. He's probably, what do you think, 30-ish? 28 to 30, I'd say. That's what we're after right there, fellas.
Heck yeah, it is.
Kentucky big heads. We started getting into the big heads as of late. Lance right here and Ted over there have been coaching us through this whole thing. We've lost a couple of their arrows and messed up some of their equipment, but they're being pretty patient with us, and we've shot a lot of fish, as you can see. Alright guys, we just got back from bow fishing. It's like 5:40 in the morning, and me, Dylan, and Grant have been up since 5:30 yesterday morning.
If you're wondering why we're half naked, because we're covered in fish slime.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have, I suppose.
Great
We had a
problem.
good night out on the water.
So we kind of got a long drive, but we're gonna go ahead and clean off. Feels great in this water. Actually, it's super warm. Feels like carp water to me.
Oh,